Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oregon's offense takes the field to start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Wants to throw on first down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the option. Quick toss. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cyclones back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
It's on target and complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and touchdown, Iowa State. Fitted in the win. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Kamara. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
After 45 on his way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Caught behind the line. It's Gay. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Gay. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Cyclones have their offense in high gear. The give on the option. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they... Ready to fire from the pistol. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Trying to get the corner. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Kamara. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Quarterback extends the play. The end. Finds his big tight end. He got loose, almost housed it. Final The Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Vincent. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Work the middle of the field. So much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast.
Touchdown, Cyclones! Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Gay. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got him, and nobody's close. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Iowa State. Once he got... They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Got the first down and more. On the move at the 30. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
Working on the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Touchdown, Cyclone! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Slithers into space. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. To the ground to try to move the chains. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he'll take it in. And the give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guessed right, and they make a big play for this defense.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Using his legs, it's Gay. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Kamara. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the grab in this offense. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just too much heat that time, and they knock it. Toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Balkinson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So UNLV's offense will go on the attack first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The inside handoff. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Hunt. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Marshall. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Rebels have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive...
They'll go back to the ground. Powers through the defender. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hunt. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Quick completion on the out route. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Rebels looking to convert on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Offense now working in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now on 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that left. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! He picks it up, still on his feet.
And those are so frustrating. You're a defense, and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And he's wrestled to the ground. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown! This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. They'll try the left side. And nowhere to go. And the Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The volley cheers going on high. And here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the right. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. Now adjusting. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He spins that thing down the middle. And that'll be in. They'll start this drive going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Delaney. He breaks a tackle. He has the first and still on his feet.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, you saw it on that play.
They'll ride the hot hand. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Marshall. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Fires one high and deep. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his... The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Delaney. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set. They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He'll do it himself. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's on his way. He'll... The Rebels just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Quarterback moving. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on second down. Shoots it to the left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, first down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the touchdown, fighting out of it. What a play, not only the interception, but the great return for the score. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Fires to the tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Trying to beat the D deep. It's dropped. And oh, what a... Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Intercepted for the 11th time. He managed to... He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's taking a deep shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense.
He's taking the shot. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return. That's the way this defense wanted to